What you watch? What's up, guys? What you watch? Back with another episode. What you watch? Let's roll. Tune in. Turn on your TV screen. Turn on your phone.
Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. Today we are going to be making a delicious taco pie.
Stay here if you like it too. Turn up your cell phone. We watching Bless Roll.
Today we are going to be using a pie crust. This is a deep dish pie crust which I have already baked according to the directions on the back in a 400-degree oven for 13 minutes. I have some taco seasoning mix which I am using to season my ground beef that I have already in the pan, 1 pound of ground beef. I have some 4 cheese Mexican cheese that I'm going to use for my pie. I have some lettuce that I'm going to be using to top off my pie and some sour cream. Also, I'm going to be putting some refried beans on my pie. I'm going to be seasoning my ground beef with some Badia adobo, which is really good, some onion powder, and some garlic powder. I'm also going to add me some onions. I have a half of a cup of diced onions that I'm going to add in with my ground beef. And I am also going to add, this is 1/4 cup of thick and chunky salsa. So let's get started. I have my 1 pound of ground beef in the pan frying, and here I am adding in a half of a cup of chopped onions. Now I am adding in about a teaspoon of the adobo and a tablespoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder. You don't have to use these seasonings. You can use whatever seasonings that you choose. After I have my meat cooked, I'm going to stir in my taco seasoning, whole pack. Shout out to Tennessee Nikki. I saw her make this taco pie on her channel and I thought it looked good and I was like, I'm gonna make me a taco pie. So I'm gonna heat this up, let it come to a simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and add my salsa in. Mix that in. So I'll be back, y'all, after I get it all stirred up, mixed in good, and let it simmer for a couple minutes. Now I'm ready to assemble the pie. So the first thing I have is the refried beans. Now I'm adding this delicious meat. Now I'm gonna put some cheese on it. I'm adding my cheese on top of the meat. Now I'm adding another layer of meat. Now I'm putting on my top layer of cheese. After this, I'm going to put my taco pie in the oven and I'm going to let it bake for 8 minutes on 400 degrees until the cheese is melted. The taco pie has finished baking. Y'all, it looks so good. Don't it look good? First thing I'm gonna do is put some sour cream on it. I'm gonna spread sour cream. Yummy, yummy deliciousness in this sour cream. Next thing we're gonna do is add some lettuce. Put some tomatoes. And I'm gonna add a little bit of my diced onions to the top. Now I'm gonna add some chamoy. Get this jalapeno. Put a few of them on there. Now I am finished. Doesn't it look super delicious?
What you watch? What's up, guys? What you watch? Back with another episode. What you watch? Let's roll. So next, turn on the TV screen.
Y'all,
Turn on your phone.
I taste a piece of it, and it is good.
You watching Let's Roll.
It's good looking how it
Let's
looks.
roll. Show. Cook is what she like to do.
Cut so good to the inside.
Turn up your cell phone.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Don't forget to spread yours all around.
What you watching? What you watching? What you watching? What you watching?
My family really enjoyed this taco pie. Comment down below if you've ever tried taco pie.